Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our standard tarot reading, so if you guys want to come on in, get a message from the cards, come on in, like I just said, and get comfy, and we'll see what message the cards have for you today. Before I do that, though, I do want to say a couple of things. One of which is that if you like what you see in the video, please go ahead and consider hitting the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons. That way you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. I have also included links to my social media, links to my social media as well as the decks I have used are all listed in the description as well. So, yeah, come on in. Um, come on in. This message will be timeless if you are watching this after the fact of it getting posted. It is meant for you. And also, if you are interested in taking a private reading with me, I am available for those. Follow your heart on that one. I am happy to help where it may be needed if you so desire. Okay, so I've been in a weird headspace lately, and I kind of want to explore that a little bit with you guys, and maybe there's something in this that will be a mutual benefit to see. There will be a bonus reading for this, so if there's something in the main reading that resonates with you, perhaps that will supplement it, or it might be a new idea that comes through altogether. But the bonus reading will be announced when it comes time to do that. First of all, though, we are going to have a look at our oracle energy, and then we will get into our tarot energy to kind of connect everything together. Okay, so let's take a minute. Let me get out some cards for you guys, and we'll see what we need to see. Okay. Okay. So to start with our oracle energy, we have indigo platinum. This is representing intuition, authenticity, and alignment. Okay. So the next card we have is yin and yang. All right. We have a card for flying. Okay. And we also have the Dragon's Duel, representing inner conflict, morality, and a conscious choice. Well, right off the bat, what's interesting to me here is that I'm drawing in the sense of balance. In the regard of having things being moving forward, progressing, this could be at a very quick pace. That seems to be coming through with a lot of readings that I've been doing for my own private readings. And a lot of what's been coming through is being authentic. Let's just talk about this card right now. Being authentic, acting within your personal alignment, what's in for your highest good, and knowing you need to do that, but having that present in some inner conflict, because there are things that are being removed or let go of, or not not held on to, right? This could be people, places, things, changing your diet if that's something that you align with, knowing that there are things that need to happen that you need to make happen, but you don't know how, and that's putting some conflict in your space. But the thing is, you already have your compass coming in here, because this is talking about making a conscious choice, and perhaps part of that conscious choice is tuning in with your alignment and your frequency and going forward in a way that helps you stay in balance. Okay. So with that in mind, let's see what it is we need to see from the tarot. Perhaps there is more to say on what we've said. Perhaps there's a new message. Let's see what we need to see. Okay. What do we need to see? All right. Okay, our first, that's interesting. Our first card here is the Ace of Cups. So, yes, a lot's changing, a lot's moving forward. There's significant forward progress that is being made. Okay, and yes, it might be presenting internal conflict, because what you're potentially moving away from is comforting. It's knowledge. You're knowledgeable of that thing. But this conflict stands to help you grow, especially in terms of your emotional and spiritual growth. There is a lot of emotion attached. I feel strongly in saying that there is a lot of emotion attached to this, because, again, you're likely leaving behind the things that you're comfortable with, or the things that you know. There are new horizons to be chased, right? And having the confidence to say, yes, I'm scared of this, but I'm going to do it anyway. That takes a lot. It takes a lot of conscious choice and understanding who you are to know how to do this horizon chasing in a way that aligns with your frequency. Okay. We also have the High Priestess. So, how I just said, doing this work in alignment with your frequency, finding that out is going to take some reflecting and some introspection coming through here, because it doesn't feel clear just yet. This path doesn't feel clear, but you know that there's some work to be done. And you know it needs to be done, but you're possibly putting it in a frame of how to do it. Okay? How are you going to allow yourself to fly? How are you going to allow yourself to go forward for that horizon? That's going to come. That's going to come when you pause, when you give yourself a chance to tap in, right? Okay. All right. So next card, okay, we have the Page of Swords. So you're in your head quite a bit. You're thinking a lot. You're doing a lot of planning, a lot of, just a lot of thinking. And it's possibly putting you in a place where you haven't necessarily given yourself the chance to sort everything through. Again, because you possibly have a lot coming at you. And here is your opportunity to give yourself the chance to take what you've been taught, take what you've learned about how you think and how those thoughts make you feel, and allow yourself to put what you're getting in order for yourself. So again, if you're in your head a lot, you're possibly reacting to your thoughts instead of, sitting back and saying, okay, I'm thinking this, here's how I'm feeling, here's how I'm going to, here's what my game plan is in order to address these things, right? Again, we have our high priestess here, and that wisdom, that nurturing, and that, that wisdom and nurturing that you're getting from this high priestess energy here is going to help you with putting everything together, okay? All right. All right, let's see some hidden energy here. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles as our hidden energy here, which is good because we need a practical approach to doing this work. we need a practical approach to doing this work. Okay, but we also want to nourish our growth, specifically in the area of our emotional and spiritual growth. And we can't do that expecting to get results right away. Okay, this approach is going to require us to really stop and be diligent and pay attention. Okay, I think right now, because we have this Page of Swords here, we may run the risk of acting impulsively or being in our head so much that we overanalyze and we get ourselves into this cycle of just beating ourselves around the bush because we know what we need to do. We just need to plan it out for a little bit, and our garden will grow because in essence right now we're just planting the seeds. Okay, yeah, we are just planting the seeds, and it's going to take some patience and intuitive energy to come through for this. Okay, all right, so let's get into clarifying why are we seeing each of these cards. We're seeing definitely some new growth. I mean, we're getting it here, and certainly in the Ace of Cups. Okay, interesting. Let me step back and go back to this first part here. Interesting that we're getting aces as our bookends here. Okay, there is a lot of new opportunities here, new growth, new emotional growth, new spiritual growth, certainly new ways of potentially making money. Maybe this is a literal garden you're planting. Again, these things are going to require patience, grounding, diligence, looking at yourself, okay, and your part in this, but also making sure that what you want to manifest in your reality is going to it's going to come through when you give it the chance to really blossom. Okay, the thought that I had very strongly come through just now is that this is a new beginning in the way that you are making your money. I think I just said that. And it's going to, again, it's going to require some work. Okay, it's going to require some work, but it's going to take some game planning as well. Okay, I'm getting that with the Queen of Pentacles. But let's get into clarifying why we are seeing what we are seeing here. Okay, let's see what we are seeing. Okay, All right. So to clarify our Ace of Cups, okay, Ace of Cups, we have the King of Coins. So we've had to really look at our personhood and our self-worth, our self-values, self-worth and what we value. Okay. We've had some knocks. We've had some kickdowns in this area where we have likely been told that we weren't worthy, we weren't good enough, we don't deserve what we have. But the thing with the king, especially the King of Coins here, is that they know what they have, they know what they value, and they know what they have at their disposal, so that they can allow it to grow and to be able, they know what they can do to take care of themselves and everybody else, right? Um, and it's just a matter of, again, going inside of themselves and saying, you know what, this is what I am, this is who I am, here's how I can take care of my family, my friends. I'm going to do this in a way that isn't depleting to myself, okay? And you know, that might have been something you've experienced with other people, and that's where I feel like this Ace of Cups is coming in, because it's put up these possible negativities has put up a pretty intensely emotional time for you, where you've possibly genuinely questioned your own King of Cups energy. Okay. But I do think, given that there's a lot of growth and a lot of need for a game plan, this is part of what you're bringing up with yourself. Okay. So there's the King of Cups. All right. I'm sorry, that's the King of Coins. King of Coins here. But we also have there's 6, 7, the Seven of Cups here. You've had to make some choices. And I think because you've had so many options, here's where acting in your alignment is going to come into your favor. Because you have so many things on your plate, you have so many things in front of you, knowing what's going to put you best in your alignment is going to help you choose what it is you absolutely need. Okay? I always caution with this card that not everything in front of you is going to be good for you. Instinctively, okay? Instinctively, you know what it is that will be good for you. You know what it is that's going to align with your values and your self-worth, okay? And in doing that, you're going to help yourself do the emotional and spiritual growth you need to do at this time, okay? So there is the Seven of Cups, okay? All right. Let's see why it is we're seeing our High Priestess, okay? Why are we seeing our High Priestess here? That's some interesting cards standing up. Haha, perfect. We got the Hermit coming out. So pausing and reflecting, yes, it may take you away from society and from the people that want you to be with them, right? You might be getting calls like, hey, let's go hang out, let's go to the bar, let's do this, that, and the other. Yeah, you know, great. But right now is not a good time, because there's some things that you've had to pause, so you can go deep and really get into your personhood, because I remember mentioning there may be a lack of clarity here. The possible reason for that is that this light is a little bit too dim at this point, and you need to recharge yourself, okay? But again, that's going to need, that's going to require you to pause and step back a little bit. Okay. So there's the Hermit, clarifying the High Priestess. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is also a repeat card. Okay. So again, growing in terms of, I'm going to actually put that in context of this King of Coins here. You're pausing to step back, take a minute, and allow yourself to just just be with yourself, but also really get back in touch with the things that you potentially got knocked away from. Okay. And I say that with regards to understanding your worth, your values, what's going to put you in alignment as you make choices coming forward, right? Okay. I hope this is making sense. Let's see our Page of Swords. Why are we seeing our Page of Swords here? Okay. Page of Swords. Here we go. Let's see our Page of Swords, please. Okay, so clarifying Page of Swords here, we have the Five of Wands. Interesting that there is some another mention of conflict here. There is some drama, there is some conflict. Again, I'm going with internal conflict because remember our dragon card here. It is internal conflict, okay, and it is the kind of thing that you're very much in your own head over, okay, and you're being called very specifically to step back, to pause how you're thinking about this situation, because putting yourself in a cycle and this thought loop that isn't helping you, you pause, hit the pause button, take a step, take a breath. There is some clarity to be had here. You need to allow yourself to get to that place. Okay. So there's the Five of Wands here. We also have the Ace of Cups, which I think is also another repeat card. Interesting that this is showing up for the Page of Swords, because once you pause, once you hit stop on things for a minute, you're going to start finding clarity. Once this mental chaos goes down, clarity will start coming in. Okay. Again, if your point is to game plan, to get back in alignment, to get rooted, I think it's a very good possibility that it's going to happen. Okay. So let's see our Queen of Pentacles here. Why are we seeing our Queen of Pentacles here? Okay. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is being answered by the High Priestess, okay, as well as Justice. Okay. So once again, we have the High Priestess here. So I'm going to highlight the intuitive aspect of this card because it feels like we already know what it is we need to do. And it's just a matter of enacting that knowledge in a practice. Excuse me. What did I just do? Anyway, excuse me. Um, High Priestess, we already know what we need to do. We need to enact it in a way that is practical and grounded so that we don't lose sight of that intuition. The way we're going to do that, though, is for answering, going back a little bit in our past and answering for things that we may have done that were out of character, out of expectation, especially our own, and use those things to reroute and game plan. Again with the game plan. Again with the game plan. So let's do that. Let's see our Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. Why are we seeing our Ace of Pentacles here? Let's see, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. This is an interesting reading so far, and I'm liking what I got here. Okay. We have the Lovers. So the Ace of Pentacles is being answered by the Lovers and the Seven of Wands. Again, choices to be made, and conflict coming through because of them. Okay. In the choice of being safe, and weighing options or staying comfortable is coming through here. And it's not that you want to stay in this place forever. You have alluded to or have explicitly said that you don't want to stay in your place forever. And there is, again, I'm highlighting the internal conflict aspect, but there could also be people in your space that are triggering this, that don't want to see you move forward, but they're not being explicitly negative towards your desire to make progress. This could be someone who is passive aggressive in addressing you over this. This could be someone who just doesn't want to see you move on, and you've had to, because you're starting to catch wise to this energy, and it's like, no, I deserve the right to move on. I deserve the right to be happy. I deserve the right to manifest my wildest dreams. All that to say, you're defending yourself against people who don't actually want you to move on, but they're not outwardly saying it. You're catching wise to that energy. And because you want to grow, because you want to plant a fresh garden and make your abundance and your happiness and all of these things grow for yourself, you have to make the choice of whether this person or these people can stay in your space with you safely. And again, that's part of the internal conflict that's coming up, because no, it's not fun. It's not easy to go through, and that could require some friend breakups, could require some some sad and scary things to happen. But if your goal is to move forward, and at this point, it's going to require you to stop and pause, and I'm also sensing give your heart a break. Okay. So let's see. Actually, note on pause here. Let's pause for a water break, guys. If you haven't hydrated today, here's your reminder. Okay. All right. Cheers. Okay. So let's see what else we need to see. What do we what else do we need to know about this reading? Because there's certainly a lot of pause and a lot of growth that is coming through. But let's see what else here. Okay, so first card, King of Pentacles, coming through again here. So I'm taking a long pause because I want to highlight the idea of the self-worth and the self-value and the idea of you growing and blossoming in these things. And I'm having that come through because of this particular oracle card. Okay, it's a sad fact, especially in my life, where I've had a lot of teasing, I've had a lot of bullying happen to me, and that really put a damper on how I felt about myself. Again, I'm not making this reading about me. I don't want to make this reading about me. But if there was something in that you resonated with, you may need to look at the people you have around you. Because if they're acting in a way that is knocking you out of alignment or making you feel bad, weird, gross, nasty in any way, it could be that in order to allow these things to grow, your resources, certainly financial or material, but in this case, your own personal values and self-worth, it could be time to weed the garden a little bit and get rid of what's blocking you from that growth. Okay. Queen of Pentacles came through at least twice. I'm gonna have to go back and find it if it came through a third time. But doing this in a way that is methodical and practical, and in a way that is nurturing and giving rather than aggressive. Okay. If you do need to remove old energies, bad friends, this, that, and the other, doing that removal again requires a practical plan, but it will allow you to grow. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords. We're getting almost the exact same reading here. Page of Swords, also again with the game planning, you don't be afraid to look at it. Don't be afraid to see what you need to see, because even if it sucks, even if it is earth-shattering and painful and you lose things along the way, I guarantee you don't have as much of a gap as you feel you do. Maybe you do lose money. Ouch. I'm sorry. Oh, that is stressful, and I get it. Okay. I don't know. I can't talk to that. And you know what that situation may look like if that is the case. There is a gift in loss, and it may take some work to see it, but putting yourself in a thought loop isn't going to help you see it, right? It's going to feel small. Your life may feel hemmed in, and you're trying to figure it out, and that's great. Using logic and smarts, may be the better move for you in this case, instead of letting yourself run rampant, letting your mind run amok. Okay? So let's see some hidden and clarifying energy here. Why are we seeing... Let's see some hidden energy, please. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. Our hidden energy is the Nine of Pentacles. So we need to pause, again with the pause, and enjoy what we have made so far. Okay? Because we are going to enjoy the spoils of our labor at some point. There will be a chance to sit back and just say, wow, I did that. That was hard. That was really hard. Okay? But we put in the work and we're seeing growth happen. Okay? And our clarifying energy is strength. So yeah, it is going to be hard. It's going to take time. It's going to require us to be as patient as we can be in order for us to tame the beast, as it were. And I'm holding up this Page of Swords again, because the beast of this situation isn't it isn't external. Okay, it hasn't been external. There may have been people that have triggered that conflict, but the true battle has been up here, and it's been in here. Okay, and you know you're working so hard, and you know it is seen. It is seen. Your efforts are seen, and they will be rewarded. Give it some time. Okay, please try and give it some time. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we need to see here. All right. This is going to be the last portion of our tarot, and then we will get into our bonus reading. So, okay. All right. Our Page of Swords friend is coming out quite a lot. I think we've had the Page of Swords come out in every tarot here. So there's something here that is saying, use what you know to channel what you're thinking. Okay? Channel what you're thinking so that you understand what it is you need to do to make the mental shift. Okay? Yeah. Again, our Page of Swords friend. And you know what? There's someone young, there's someone smart, someone deeply protective. This could mean that you may have walls up around you because you've experienced traumas. Going back to what I said about our King of Swords when we were clarifying the first part of our tarot, you may have gotten knocked off of what was in alignment with you and how you valued yourself. Okay, doing the work to figure out how to channel how you're thinking, it's going to allow for those perspectives to change. But you need, again, give it some time. Just give it some time. Give yourself some time. Pause, hit reset if you need to, and watch your garden grow. Okay? There's our Page of Swords. There's our Six of Pentacles. Be kind to yourself. Okay? This is hard. This is not easy work. You have what it takes. You definitely have what it takes. And if you don't believe me, give yourself a chance to believe in yourself. Okay? Give yourself a chance to believe in yourself, because there will be a need for you to be in a place of receiving. You've given so much already. And there are people in your space who want to give back to you. Again, remember I said that your efforts to do this work are being seen. You will be rewarded. That could mean lessons, and if you buy into having angels or spirit guides, some energy, there is an energetic exchange between your spirit team and you. Okay. I think you're being called, in fact, I know you're being called to be in a place to receive it. Okay. Receiving new lessons, receiving new ideas, looking at how you're thinking about the situation, and knowing that not only are you going to receive the blessings you deserve and are fated to come to you, but you also will be able to give back in a way that does not deplete you and allows for yourself to grow as you give. Okay? So there's the Six of Pentacles. You also have the Ace of Pentacles coming here. New growth is happening. It is happening. Again, like I said, you can't expect to plant an orange tree and get fruit off of it right away. And I'm saying that from experience because I helped my dad plant an orange tree a couple of years back. But okay, I think I've said what I'm going to say here. New growth is happening, and it will bring good things, but those good things need time to germinate. Okay. So let's see some hidden and clarifying energy here. Hidden and clarifying energy, and then we're going to go into our bonus reading. You know what? Let me shuffle again. I'm not real satisfied with how I did that. So, okay. Our hidden energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this is going to require work, and it's going to require time. The thing is, this is going to be a meaningful task for you because you have the ability to learn and absorb so much that you didn't think you needed, so much that you think you didn't think you could have ever known. This could be lessons about yourself, just whatever you need. You're putting in the work to understand and absorb. And it's a meaningful task because I think in this case, you definitely want to be here. You definitely want to be in this place, in this time. Maybe not right here now, but when this video finds you, when you feel ready to accept the lesson in this, you will, and it will mean something to you. Okay? And in spite of all of that, in spite of all of the hard work, all of the potential pain that could come out of this, you're going to have a reason to celebrate, okay? Because you have a foundation to stand on. No, your work might not be completely finished, but you've built a sure and solid foundation, and you can celebrate that progress because you deserve to, okay? So there's the Four of Wands. I'm going to clear the board here and get into our bonus reading. So let's see what we have in terms of our bonus oracle. Okay, we have abalone, Neptune gold, and platinum. This represents magic, freedom, and ceremony. Okay. All right. We have the door to value. Okay. We have commitment. Okay. And we have the altar priestess, This represents preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So there are things that you are doing for yourself. Could be a magical ritual, could be just, writing things down, journaling, whatever. You're doing things for yourself that represent your power and your agency in building things for yourself. Okay. Specifically, this could be money, like it shows, but I think it may also be fair to say that this is internal wealth, the building of your energetic currency. Okay, and I say it like that because any interaction you have with someone is an energetic exchange. Um, so again, that's why I mentioned this door to value as either money or energy, and both are currencies. Okay, but you're doing so in a way that is in alignment with your power, your frequency. Yeah, what's going to help you attain the things that you're looking to attain. Okay. And you're making that commitment. You're making that commitment to do perhaps something small, a little bit each day, to help you grow what it is you want to grow. Okay. Okay, but you're doing that as a form of commitment to this project. All right. So let's see what we need to see in terms of our tarot. Okay, we have 10 of Swords. All right, we have the Wheel of Fate, and this is the Wheel of Fortune, but it's represented this way in this deck. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, and we have the Magician, coming back to the magic. Coming back to the magic. I love it. And we're doing that after being at a possible low point in our lives, because we've had some pretty hefty knocks, right? And we've been hurt, we've been backstabbed, betrayed. Someone's showed their final hand and being like, yeah, bye, I'm not here for you anymore. That sucks. That really bites, right? But things are coming back up. Things are coming back up because you've taken action. You've taken action to help yourself heal, to put yourself out of your negative cycle, and you've done that by tapping into your magical capability. Okay. What's beautiful here is that we're talking about potential resources and currencies here. You instinctively know that you have the things that it takes to heal from this hurt. Okay? Heal from this hurt and come back to the top of your wheel. Okay? Okay. So that is the reading for this week. Oh, I'm giggly. I love it when I get like this because I know that I've hopefully given you the message you need to see. So thank you for being here. If you like what you see in the video, please consider clicking all the buttons and checking me out at all the links. All of that's in the description. You know where the like, subscribe, and all of that is. Thank you. I will see you in the next one, but until then, stay safe, stay golden. Love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.